In this video, you will learn how to convert Excel files to PDF documents using the Cloudmersive Convert API in Python. The Convert API abstracts all the heavy lifting away, so all you need to do is copy and paste some code to get started. I'll be demonstrating this API in Google Colab today. As a quick note, we'll need a Cloudmersive API key to use the API we're demonstrating today, and that key will also give us access to hundreds of additional API services on the Cloudmersive API platform. We can get an API key for free with up to 800 API calls per month by creating a free account on the Cloudmersive website. That key will never expire. Let's get started. To find the Python code we need, we'll first click on the API console link in our Cloudmersive management portal. From there, we'll select the Convert API link. On the Convert API console page, we'll navigate down to the Convert document path. We'll find dozens of document conversion services here, including the Convert Excel spreadsheet to PDF option we're interested in. When we select this tab, we'll find some brief documentation, along with the option to try out this service without any code if we want. Below that, we'll notice that our API response object is formatted as a string. I'll explain how to properly write this API response to a new PDF document in just a few minutes. At the bottom here, we'll click on the Python tab to bring up pre-formatted and ready-to-run Python code examples. This code already takes care of all our necessary imports, and it contains structured snippets for handling API key configuration, API class instantiation, and API response handling. If we click on the Install Python SDK dropdown, we'll bring up the pip install command we need to install the client library. We'll now copy this command, along with the rest of our code, and paste it in our environment. The first thing we'll do is grab our pip command and run it in our terminal, or just throw it in another code cell if we're using Colab. While that's installing the client library, we'll quickly add one additional import to our code. We'll import the abstract syntax trees library, abbreviated as AST. This lets us parse and analyze Python code as a tree, and we might need it to evaluate our PDF file byte response string back into a real object after we complete our conversion. Now we'll make 3 quick changes to our code before we convert an example Excel document to PDF. First, we'll replace this placeholder text that says your API key here with our actual API key string. My API key is stored in the Secrets tab, so I'm using the import line and the method that Colab provides to implement my API key without exposing it in my code. Next, we'll upload an Excel document on the local path. We'll then replace the placeholder file path in our example code with the path of our Excel file. That's the last input we need to worry about. We'll now make our final change and run our code after that. We'll notice this example code wants to print our API response, but we want to generate a new PDF document with it instead. We'll get rid of this print line, and we'll create a new file variable with a random file name and a PDF extension. Following that, we'll use a with_open statement to write file bytes to our new file variable. When we implement our write method, we may also need to use ast.literalEval to evaluate our API response string back to a recognizable PDF object. In this example, we'll call the literal evaluation with a stripped version of our API response string, so it doesn't contain any leading or trailing whitespace either. Now we'll run our code. When it finishes running, we should find that our new PDF has been generated on the local path. We can open it to confirm the PDF object was read correctly by our code. We can then open this document and assess how our data looks on the page. Note that spreadsheets which run a long ways horizontally aren't going to fit cleanly on a standard PDF page. there may be some rollover onto the second page. And that's all there is to it. We can now easily convert Excel documents to PDF with only a few lines of code. We've abstracted conversion complexity and memory consumption to a public cloud server without deploying any additional infrastructure. If you have any questions after following along with this video, please feel free to contact a member of our team.